the stories again. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi guys, we're going to be doing a story. The blue light is in my face, so if I look, it's fine. Just have to get this done first. You can hear me? Fantastic. Okay. If it would just... Didn't see that one on. Okay. I'm gonna wait for 2 people. Hi! Hi, everyone. Hi. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna be doing a story. It's called When the Woods Start Talking. Let's see. The reunion banner still hung, crooked in the gym when Janna noticed her. Miss Lockart stood near the bleachers, smiling. Oh gosh, this is gonna distract me. She hadn't aged. Same neat clothes, same calm eyes. Okay. Same way of watching people like she counted them. Well, Miss Lockart said warmly, look at you, all together. I didn't know teachers were invited, Trip muttered. Miss Lockart tilted her head. I go where my students go. The invitation. After their reunion, Miss Lockart followed them into the parking lot. Emma, she said gently, are you working tonight? Emma froze. How did you know? I listened, Miss Lockart replied. Always have. It's just a story, it's not a poem. It's just random. She smiled wider. It's not good for you to be alone. That was when Janice suggested they all go with Emma to her night shift. Miss Lockhart nodded approvingly. Excellent idea. The gas station. The gas station lights buzzed weakly, surrounded by thick woods that pressed close like they were leaning in. Miss Lockhart stepped in last. The bell above the door rang once, then shattered. That happens sometimes, Emma said, though it never had before. Miss Lockhart walked slowly around the store, touching shelves, walls, listening. The woods were very odd here. They remember voices that shouldn't exist anymore. Outside, the trees moved. I don't know how to pronounce that. Fizza, maybe? Hi. No wind, just attention. The sound returns. At 12:47 a.m., it started. The low, rhythmic sound from the woods. Not breathing, just walking, waiting. Ella whispered, "It's the same." Miss Lockhart closed her eyes. "Yes," she said peacefully. "It follows you." Then the sound shifted. And then, Emma. Emma dropped her keys. "That's not me," she whispered. Miss Lockhart stepped closer. "No," she corrected. "That's what left of you." Miss Lockhart's truth. The power flickered. Red emergency lights bathed the room. Should we change the light color for that? Hold on. Where's my remote? Where's my remote? Where's my remote? I had it. Oh, there it is. Okay. The power flickered. When you go live, if you have a phone, you basically, you go to the live spot. It should work, I think it depends on how many subscribers you have. I think you have to have more than 50. Shout out to Olivia, by the way. Maxine Howard, shout out to you. My name's Janna. Hi, Joy. Hi, Faith. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Hadley. Okay. Miss Lockhart's truth. The power flickered. Red emergency lights bathed the room. Miss Lockhart finally stopped smiling. "The children never understand," she said calmly. "The listener was only half the problem." Janna stared at her. "What are you?" Miss Lockhart looked toward the woods. "I'm the one who teaches them what to listen for." The sound grew louder. Voices overlapped now. Hadley, Caitlin, Everett, all spoken at once. "You gave them your voices," Miss Lockhart continued. "I gave them permission." The sacrifice. Hadley said hi, Joy and Faith. Caitlin began shaking. "You promised it was over." Miss Lockhart turned to her. "It is. For some of you." Caitlin backed towards the door. "No," Janna shouted. "Don't listen to anything they're saying." Caitlin didn't answer. She sang. Softly. The woods went silent. Miss Lockhart's eyes widened just for a second. Then the doors flew open. Wind screamed through the station. The sound rushed like a wave. And then it stopped. Caitlin was gone. Miss Lockhart No, it's not a book. I actually put people from my class into a story on ChatGPT and I'm just reading it, which is actually really fun because I don't know what's coming next, so it's a surprise to me too. Oh. Ooh, I got my jacket. I think it was from, oh my gosh, Dry Goods. It's from Dry Goods. I got it for Christmas. Have their own. I have my own room because I have two brothers and they share a room. Yeah. Okay. Caitlin was gone. Miss Lockhart exhaled, almost relieved. "Balance," she whispered. The final horror. Sirens came with the dawn. Police asked questions. Miss Lockhart answered them. Calm, helpful, believable. "She was very emotional," Miss Lockhart said sadly. "Trauma does that." No one questioned her. They never do. Epilogue. Weeks later, Emma quit her job. The gas station closed. Miss Lockhart stayed. She transferred schools, took a new position, met new students, and sometimes, late at night, she walks near the woods, listening, smiling, waiting for the next voice to answer. Because the woods don't hunt alone. They never have. Thank you. Okay, if y'all want me to do shout-outs, I will, and I'll take a break from this. I have about 5 minutes. So if we want to do that, that's good. I might have time for another one. Oh gosh, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Karina? I think if I pronounce it wrong, I'm really sorry. Hi, Phoebe. I'm good. How are you? Really, I've never gotten that before. I have to look her up though. I know who they are, but I don't know like the individual people. Hold on, let me screenshot that so I can look it up later. Okay. Ah! Hi. Hi. Okay. Okay. Part 2. The woods fell silent. Morning light changed everything. Sunrise cut through the trees around the gas station. And for the first time ever, all night, the woods were quiet, no whispers, no echoes, no voices. It didn't belong. So, it's over? Tripp asked quietly. Janna looked around. The trees felt normal again. Empty, just trees. I think it's lost its power, she said. It needed us, afraid, together. Alice stepped outside and took a deep breath. I don't hear anything. Miss Lockart didn't either, because she was gone. Her car is still in the parking lot, but the driver's seat was empty, door wide open, as she simply stepped into the woods and never came back. No one went looking. Some things were better left alone. Closure. Weeks later, the town closed the gas station and put lights around the roads. The woods were still there, but they were no longer feeling alive. Emma left night shifts behind and started working mornings at the cafe downtown. Caitlin's old notebook was returning to them by the police. Inside was I need to stop reading so fast or I'm going to get it wrong. Inside was one final line she'd written long ago. If you're reading this, we made it. Janna framed it. They met up every year after that. Not out of fear, but choice. To remember, to laugh, to prove they were still here. The last sound. One evening, as they walked past the edge of the woods together, a breeze moved through the trees. Just wind. Nothing more. Emma smiled. For the first time, she said, it's quiet. And this time, it stayed that way. Okay, guys, if y'all, I think that's enough of the stories. My downtime might go off, so I'm gonna have to end it. I might do another one later, though. So, bye. I love you. Jesus loves you.